OH&S risk management in your workplace. Safety is everyone's responsibility. This video is going to look at identifying and reducing risks in the workplace. Occupational Health and Safety (OHS) legislation requires that all foreseeable hazards are identified and the risks arising from these hazards are eliminated or controlled. Risk management is a legal requirement for all businesses, regardless of their size, and it involves asking the following questions. What hazards exist in the workplace? How serious are the hazards? What can be done to control these hazards? Risk management is a 4-step process to identify hazards in the workplace. 1. Hazard identification. 2. Risk assessment. 3. Risk control. 4. Review. Step 1. Hazard identification. Hazards can be identified through workplace inspections, incident reporting, register of injuries, feedback from employees. Step 2. Risk assessment. Risk assessment determines how likely and how serious the effects may be on people exposed to the hazard. Work out which hazards are most serious and deal with them first. To assess the risk, you should consider the type of hazard. How severely could the hazard injure or cause illness? How likely is it going to happen? The frequency and duration of exposure. Who it may affect. Skills, experience and age of people. Layout and condition of the working environment. Step 3. Risk control. Risk control is deciding what needs to be done to eliminate or control the risks to health and safety. Where possible, you should always try to remove or eliminate the problem. For example, by using a different process or changing the way a job is done. If it is not possible to eliminate the hazard, the hierarchy of risk control must be used to determine the most effective measures to minimize the risks. Hierarchy of risk control. 1. Design or reorganize to eliminate the hazard from the workplace. Try to ensure that hazards are designed out when new materials, equipment or work systems are being planned. 2. Remove or substitute the hazard. Where possible, remove the hazard or substitute with less hazardous materials, equipment or substances. 3. Enclose or isolate the hazard. This can be done through the use of barriers, introducing a strict work area, enclosing a noisy process from a person. 4. Minimize through engineering controls. This can be done through the use of machine guards, effective ventilation systems. 5. Minimize the risk by adopting administrative controls. Establish appropriate procedures and safe work practices, such as job rotation to reduce exposure time or boredom, timing the work so that fewer employees are exposed, routine maintenance and housekeeping procedures, training on hazards and correct work methods. 6. Personal protective equipment. Provide suitable and properly maintained personal protective equipment and ensure employees are trained in its proper use. Examples include gloves, earplugs, safety glasses. If no single control is appropriate, a combination of all controls need to be taken to minimize the risk to the lowest level that is reasonable. Step 4. Review. Ongoing reviews of the control measures and risk assessments should be conducted to ensure they are working. This can be done through safety audits, regular workplace inspections, consultation with employees, and review of incident investigations. Risk management should be built into all workplace activities that have safety issues. Always check with your supervisor or OH&S rep before doing any work you are not familiar with. Always remember, safety first. www.safetyfirst.org.au